Today's episode is about an airline which was built to be aspirational. They had luxury cabins. They provide premium services. So it's basically a lifestyle brand in the sky. Because this airline was not built to be ordinary. I think by this time you would have guessed it. Yeah, so this is the story of a Kingfisher Airlines. And what happens when a Glamour replaces grounding. Kingfisher Airlines was launched in May 2005 by Vijay Mallya's United Brewery Groups. The vision about this airline was quite clear. Redefine Indian air travel. At a time when low-cost carriers were expanding rapidly, Kingfisher took the opposite route. They offered premium comfort, government food, personalized service, multiple travel classes. So this airline operated under a slogan that fly the good times. So Kingfisher wasn't just an airline. It was positioned as a luxury lifestyle brand, closely linked to the Kingfisher beer identity. This airline became famous for its service because they had these key features which is included as the stylish cabin interiors, in-flight entertainment, comfortable seating including the seatbelted seats, and then they also offered premium experience even in economic class. They also introduced multiple classes, that is Kingfisher First, Kingfisher Class, and Kingfisher Red, which is actually a budget segment. So in the year 2010, Kingfisher was rated a 5-star airline, which is actually a first for an Indian carrier. The brand worked. Passengers really loved this experience. But the brand appeal does not guarantee financial stability. Kingfisher expanded aggressively. They added new aircraft rapidly, expanded domestic and international routes, acquired Air Deccan, which is actually a budgeted airline, in order to increase their market share. This acquisition was strategic on paper, but it was really risky in reality. Because you may think why? Because Kingfisher was a high-cost luxury airline and the Air Deccan operated on thin margins. And the integration increased complexity and debt. So by the year 2009 to 10, Kingfisher became India's largest airline by market share. But the growth was financed largely by borrowed money. The airline struggled with high-cost fuels, heavy interest obligations, expensive aircraft leases, and unsustainable operating expenses. Despite the scale, Kingfisher never achieved consistent profitability. This cash flow also issue led to delayed salary payments, grounded aircraft, and missed vendor payments. By the year 2012, the situation itself was collapsed because the employees weren't paid properly. The plane stopped flying. The Directorate General of Civil Aviation, they suspended Kingfisher's license in October 2012. And in 2013, the license was revoked. Kingfisher's collapse led to massive losses for Indian banks. Investors with write-offs, and thousands of employees were also affected. Vijay Mallya faced legal charges related to unpaid loans and eventually left India. Today, Kingfisher Airlines is remembered not for innovation, but as a symbol of extravagant ambition without financial discipline. Here's the key lesson from Kingfisher Airlines. A strong brand cannot compensate for weak balance sheets. The luxury increases cost, debt amplifies risk, and a glamour cannot replace grounding. So that was the Kingfisher Airlines choosing glamour over grounding. The next episode is about Paytm, scale before profit. This is Shruti signing off. See you in the next episode of One Company, One Story.